Several of the main characters in the crucifixion and resurrection story of Jesus did not agree about much of anything, but they did agree about this: the story of Jesus was over. Pontius Pilate believed that he was the final word on all things that happened in his region. If he decided an innocent man needed to die to keep peace, so be it. He handed Jesus over to be crucified. Pilate issued his final instructions to the religious leaders. Take a guard. Go and make the tomb as secure as you know how. Pilate was certain that he was the final authority on the story of Jesus. Mary, mother of Jesus, understood the anguish of seeing a loved one suffer. She was there, near the cross, as Jesus took his last breath. Filled with despair, Mary was certain that his excruciating death was the final chapter of the story of Jesus. Peter knew his ministry was over, and in truth, he knew it deserved to be. After all, he had denied Jesus not once, not twice, but 3 times. Peter had never known utter despair like this. Despite promising his friend and rabbi that even if others denied him, he never would, Peter had lost the ministry that had become his life and joy over the past 3 years. With his friend's public death on the cross, combined with his own repeated denial of being one of his disciples, Peter believed his part in the story of Jesus was now over. But the story of Jesus was not over, and they each forgot one very important thing: God will always have the final word. On that first Easter morning, when everyone assumed that the whole story of Jesus had already been written, the Heavenly Father wrote the most powerful chapter yet. The large stone was rolled away, the seal was broken, and the guards were overcome with fear. This all demonstrated that no people or power on earth can prevent God from having the final word. Jesus was risen, alive again, and because of that powerful truth, everything changed. Perhaps you're facing challenging situations in your life right now. Be assured of this: when you put your trust and confidence in Him, God will have the final word, and no enemy or circumstance can stand against Him. Perhaps someone you love is suffering deeply, and you feel inadequate to relieve their pain or heal their hurt. Remember, God will always have the final word, and it will be a powerful word of restoration and renewal. And who knows, perhaps like Peter, you will discover your most impactful ministry is yet to come. Easter proclaims to us that the story of Jesus is not over. God always has and always will have the final word. It's a powerful word of grace and hope for the brokenhearted and the hurting. And it's a restorative word, reminding us that no sin is greater than His redeeming grace. Be blessed this Easter.